good to see you. You're right getting up on that stool.
It's a bit high, isn't it?
It's just a bit high, isn't it?
You can adjust it if you want. You're right, Elaine.
No, I'm fine.
You're sure?
I'm up now. I'm on there.
Well, we might as well talk about your height straight away because you do mention it quite often when I read about you.
I know. It's one of those things. Being 4'11" and a half, the half is very important. Never quite making 5 foot. I mean, it's just been one of those things all my life that you can't not be aware of it. When you're average height or, you know, good height, obviously you never think about it. But being little, there's so many things in life that don't seem to work. And
see? Like getting up onto stools.
Yes, getting up onto those bar stools, for one thing, nightmare. And, of course, the other thing was that when I was very young at school, I can remember my headmistress saying to me, "Now, Elaine, dear, what do you want to do? You know, you're going to stay on, take your own A levels and all of that, or what?" So I said, "Oh, no, I don't want to do that. I want to be a professional tennis player." And she looked at me with that sort of, you know, slightly strange, quizzical look, and she said, "But Elaine, dear," rather patronisingly, "you can't even see over the net."
But you still play tennis, don't you?
Well, I do, actually. It's a great love of mine, but that is what I wanted to do, be a professional tennis player. But, of course, until she actually said that to me, it never dawned on me that I was too short. But I think that was the first kind of... the first time I remember realising that being short was not going to make life that easy.
Well, listen, it hasn't...
Things come in small packages.
Yeah, that's what my mum said.
It definitely hasn't held you back in your career. You know, you've wowed audiences around the world with your amazing voice, but we thought we'd take a little trip down memory lane today.
Gosh.
So we've done a memory box for
Have
you.
you?
Yes.
Oh, wait till you see this. Honestly, no expense spared on this show.
Oh, really?
Okay.
What have we got in here? Oh, I say. It's huge, darling. It's huge.
Oh, don't open it yet. Don't open it yet.
It's a bit...
Put it
You won't
there.
be able to see you behind this.
So, wait,
exactly.
I've got to do
wait.
this. So let's play... OK, so we open the box,
Open the
and
box.
you take something out. Oh, just one thing.
Can't
Take
believe
time.
what's in here. Hello.
Right, so...
A naked
doll.
Well-
So what does that remind you of?
Well, I can quite clearly remember being in the first West End show that I ever did, Hair, 1968-9, and of course in it was very famous, this show, because there was the famous nude scene, and that's the thing that everybody spoke about it. And
Elaine, I saw it.
did you?
I know what you had to do.
I mean, it wasn't easy, Janet. I mean, really.
People were really shocked at the
Well,
time.
people were shocked then. I mean, you know, they changed the law, in fact, so that scene was allowed to be in the show, and it was terrifying. And I was a bit of a wimp, actually, and all the other company, there were 30 of us in the company. I think I was probably the last one to get my kit off, as they say. I didn't want to do it. I was so nervous about it. And then I remember a friend of mine in the company, Gary Hamilton, who was about 6'4" and gorgeous, and he said to me, "Listen, I'll tell you what, I'll stand next to you and hold your hand for a bit of moral support." And I said, "Would you do that?" He said, yeah, sure. Oh. So the dreaded moment arrived, you see, and there we are, standing there, and I go to put out my hand, you know, because I was so terrified. But, of course, it wasn't his hand. Another moment...
6 foot, 5
Exactly.
foot, 1.5.
Another moment of being short came into play.
Handy.
Okay, very
Memory
handy.
box.
Right.
Another story.
What have we got in here? Oh, well, I've told that story, haven't I, about tennis, you know.
But why has it got a heart on it?
Well, it's got a heart on it because it is my big love in life, aside from music and what I do.
But didn't you meet your partner?
I
playing
did.
tennis?
Oh, yeah.
I love that.
Oh, dear, I don't know that he's going to like to have to be mentioned, poor thing. Well, sorry, Justin.
And is he a lot younger than you?
He is quite a bit younger than me.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Game, set, and match.
He's very cute. He's very cute and a very good tennis player. So that's how we met at Queen's Club, at my club.
Do you play doubles, or can you actually play on the same
No, we did.
team?
When we first met, we played together, and but now we're together. He won't play with me anymore.
Typical.
So it's like, you know, swings and roundabouts.
And who's the best player? You or
Pardon?
him? Who's the best player? You or him?
Oh, he is by a mile. In fact, we've just come back from Palm Springs. We went out there for a tennis week to play tennis. And we both played last night at Queen's in different matches. And I came back full of, you know, enthusiasm, thinking, I think I've actually learned something this week and I'm going to, you know, I feel better, I've improved. And I suppose he thought the same. And then when we met up for dinner afterwards, I said, how'd you get on? He went, oh, it was hopeless, I couldn't hit anything. And I felt the same. So you see, you go off on these tennis weeks, you come back and you think, yes, I got it at last, and then forget it. But also, of course, my love of tennis is Roger Federer. He's my...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The heart beats for him.